Okay, that usually happens when I stream or decide to stream. My Elgato game capture software decides to mute the mic output. Don't know why it does that, but God, it smells like rotten eggs in this room, man. It's not very pleasant, I must admit. But yes, I am actually doing Left 4 Dead 2 today, and it's streaming okay, so I'm not going to worry about that. I am going to focus on the actual war capture, even though I'm only going to be, you know, I'm only going to be focusing on... Actually, no. What I'm trying to say is that I'm going to look at the Elgato game capture when it doesn't matter, because it's actually the live stream video that I'm going to be using. So I just keep the chat up to one side so I can see the video. I don't care about the settings. So today we are playing a single player campaign, and as you can see somewhere down here we have access to the Crash Course campaign, which is what we're doing today, because as you can see it's only 2 levels. I don't really have a hell of a lot of time tonight, but basically in my Left 4 Dead series I've done No Mercy, Death Toll, Dead Blood Harvest and The Sacrifice. The only 2 that I need to do are Crash Course and Coldstream, and then I want to do a little test map called Tutorial Standards, and that will be my Left 4 Dead coverage rounded off. So to round it off, we're going to do the Crash Course campaign. So even though I should have this available on Left 4 Dead 1, I just don't have access to it for whatever reason. That's one of the issues with the backwards compatibility. Sorry for hitting the mic there. I needed to pick up my little USB off the floor because I didn't pick it up. How unprofessional. But yeah, Left 4 Dead 1 I should have access to all the campaigns, but I don't. Crash Course is one I don't have access to. However, Left 4 Dead 2 I gain access to pretty much all the campaigns except for The Sacrifice and No Mercy for no reason. You know, for no reason. No Mercy is not made available. You know, it should be available, but I just don't have access to it for whatever reason. And I have to pay for the DLC if I want to get it, you know, which I'm not going to do because I already have the DLC. You know, by this extent, I already have the DLC because I got all the Left 4 Dead 1 campaigns and Coldstream, but not No Mercy. Don't know why. But anyway, this is supposed to take place after No Mercy, but before Death Toll, I think. Whatever the second campaign is supposed to be. Again, I've forgotten already. It's not that I've forgotten, I just don't, you know, see it as being worth remembering. Which kind of sucks, right? Poor mate. So that was the pilot, and we've crashed here. And so we need to get going, basically. And this is where our journey begins. The Crash Course campaign. Now in Left 4 Dead 1 there are the sort of achievements and all that for killing like 5,000 infected in this campaign, and doing all sorts of stuff like activating the generator in the finale within like 30 seconds of it going down, which is quite easy when you think about it. All you need to do is just make sure you're at the generator, or near the generator, or just act quickly when it goes down and not have a ton of bad guys on you, and then you can do it. So I think the way I'm going to work this video at least is that when I'm actually going to export this video to YouTube, and it's probably going to be tomorrow. I don't know how I'm going to work it, but today is Thursday. Got hijacked by a jockey there. I'll take these. But yeah, today's Thursday the 24th of November for me, 2016, and so I'm thinking the 25th, if I get a chance to, I'll upload it. Otherwise it'll be like whenever I can upload it. So oh, what's this? The M16 assault rifle, which is right there. Thanks game for telling me that exists. I might try and actually get that. So yeah, this is like one little area I've never been to ever.
Weapons here.
But yeah, and assault rifle this early on. Whoa, Hunter. Oh, Lewis got the Hunter. Come on. So, killing the zombies with an assault rifle, as you do. This area of the game. So, again, I can't really think of anything to talk about gameplay-wise other than just to talk nonsense, which is usually what I do in videos like this. Purely because that's all I think I can do. For the explosive ammo for the team. What a lucky find that is. Explosive ammo. And a boomer bile jar, but I've not used a pipe bomb yet, so... Oh god. Yeah, just exploded. Just want to make sure my accuracy is pretty good with this. You don't want to be wasting your explosive. Should not have done. I told you not to waste explosive rounds. Waste explosive rounds. Just like a meme of that or whatever. But oh god, the music stopped and then it started again. Come on, game.
Reloading!
Shoot them all, kill them all. That's all you can do. No. The ass was that nonsense.
Reloading!
Okay, I think we are good.
Reloading!
So let's get going.
Hunter's got Francis.
Right. Even though I shot right at the hunter, it didn't class as me killing him, but that doesn't matter. Whoa! Hit us somewhere. Get back here, Spitter. I see your head still. Okay, not really. Where? What? There you are, Spitter. There you are. I've got you, Spitter. You can't run away from me forever. Oh, jeez, my headset's making a weird noise. I better plug it in. Where's the cable for it? Don't worry, I'm a professional. I can get this sorted. Hopefully. Here it is. Sorry for wasting time, but you get to see nothing as I try and get my headset plugged in before it dies on me, and the commentary just dies as well, and I won't be able to get it back. Hopefully that doesn't cause this whole thing to be desynced, because one thing I realised after I did the sacrifice campaign was that I guess there's a notification on my laptop saying that your battery's gonna die, and that pretty much caused the entire stream to desync basically after that point, and so my commentary and the audio was like for the actual video, so I said something and then it happened sort of thing, which is bad. And I think I would have preferred it more if it was you saw something and then my reaction came afterwards, not before. But that's the problem, is that, you know, one tiny little thing can cause everything to go, you know, screwed basically. You can mess everything up. So here's where you can take like the mini gun and just fire up and blast all the mow them down with your machine gun. But that's the typical spray and play what I just did there, which is aiming massively left or right and just hoping that you get something. I knew that Spitter was there, and Lewis got the kill, not me, even though I aimed like wide at him. So yeah, there's going to be this little section here where you have to get the, oh god, there's a lot of them, out of the window. But oh god, thanks Francis for protecting my ass. So this is what you need to do, just camp up on this little stationary gun. Chargers. Yeah, this is another good thing about the Left 4 Dead 2 version, is that you get the you know, the actual Left 4 Dead 2 items and special infected in the actual game itself, whereas in Left 4 Dead 1 you just had all the Left 4 Dead 1 stuff. So it's nice they had like the adrenaline shots, the chargers, the jockeys, and assault rifles and all that. But oh no, there's boomer bile where right in the back of the van where the witch is. Ah, what's this? Something. There's a boomer. I guess one boomer bile not getting it won't hurt. But yeah, that's the case, I guess I could use this last.
Reloading.
Well, what did I say? Use the last of the explosive ammo. White as a hunter runs around the corner right into me. Just so that's pretty lucky, I guess. We can't go out there. Look, it's a brick wall. Look, and I don't think that's supposed to look like that, but supposedly it does. 140 infected kills. It's pretty okay compared to the 99 of the next highest. So apparently my Twitch channel's not loading up. So that's bad, because that means this could not work. It means this could not be working, which means that I'm going to have to do this whole Crash Course campaign again, which is not very good, because you don't want to be doing stuff again. But thankfully, I think the video's just loaded up, so that's good. But I don't want to be putting too much on my laptop, otherwise the stream glitches out, and it's just not good for anyone when that happens. Hopefully the audio's still going. I'm hearing myself, so that's good. But at the same time, you know, I have to hope that the audio in the stream's going okay. And I don't want to play the audio on the stream, otherwise you get this sort of infinite feedback loop, and it's just not going to be very nice for anyone. So yeah, as you saw, there's like all of a sudden the doors are now open in this room, and I guess they just made it pitch black in that room. So as to not question the reality of the situation. Oh no, I got low bandwidth now all of a sudden. Hold on, let's see how this looks. Supposedly I've got low bandwidth. I don't know if that is something I can control or not, if that's just like one little patch of lag, or if that's something that's really bad. I'll take the AK-47 this time. I'll keep the Magnum. No, I'm very conservative about the quality. Bear in mind, I'm only running off the live stream here, so I've got to be very careful about what I'm doing. And I guarantee you that low bandwidth was because I wanted to see if the stream video was going. So you have to compensate some of the bandwidth just to see if I could, you know, see if the video's working. But is that a risk? Yes. So again, that could be something completely messed up, but at the same time, you know, I need to make sure this stuff works. I'm not capturing and streaming at the same time, because that would be too much of a burden on my laptop, and I don't have a top quality sort of gamer's laptop or anything. It's just like something to get my work done. It does the job it's supposed to, and so by that definition, I'm work on a continuous assessment that is like mandatory, going towards my first year grade. And
Yeah.
oh nice, explosive rounds again. And I like how everyone just wastes theirs on the common infected. So the one thing we haven't had so far is a tank, so I'm expecting a tank at any moment right in front of us to spawn in and just like try and fuck us up, but it won't work because we're uneasy and we've got explosive ammunition.
Reloading.
But I don't have a pipe bomb, which is bad against the groups of normally infected, because I usually like pipe bombs. It's got like a good just get like a good bunch of you know, common infected, you know. It's just a nice little pipe bomb, which is bad against the groups of normally infected, because I usually like pipe bombs. It's got like a good just get like a good bunch of you know, common infected, you know. It's just a nice little way of defeating a ton of guys in such a small amount of time with such little effort as well.
Reloading.
But anyway, that's getting a bit irrelevant, because what I need to do is beat this campaign and give quality commentary to you, the viewers, which I don't think I'm doing. So again, it's stuff like this. I don't really know if people enjoy what I do, or if they just find it boring, or if they just, I don't know. But one thing I do really kind of want to have is a social interaction. But I say this is live streams, but there's nobody that ever says anything, and that's that's depressing, right? You don't want to hear that. So of course I'm not gonna sit and moan about it, because that's my fault at the end of the day. And you guys don't need that. You need some quality gameplay, or at least some quality commentary, which I'm probably not giving any of those. But the good news is we are actually at the defense section of this campaign. All we need to do is kickstart the generator.
Watch my back. Hell, I'm getting too old for this shit.
Of course you are, Bill. And I am too. So fucked over by the panel. Oh no. No, that's not a good Bill impression, I'm sorry. I shouldn't mock people in this game because it's awesome, but frag out, as they say, to mean Molotov out. So yeah, remember when I said there's going to be no tanks? Oh no, we've had no tanks. That's going to change very quickly, I believe. And by I believe, I know, because this is a defense section. There's always tanks in a defense section. There's always tanks. There's always tanks. So even though I've gone for a moderately little amount of time, you know, my voice is actually kind of soaring up, meaning I need to take a drink because I just talked like non-stop for like the past 20 minutes about crap. But that's what I feel as if I have to do to make a good stream. So, oh, Francis protected me, thanks, even though I was, you know, blatantly able to protect myself. Oh, down there, look. So, don't destroy the door, you stupid common infected. So, this is a quality gameplay when you're sitting on a turret just mowing down some zombies, right? Of course it is. This is very invigorating, very life-changing, very professional. Of course. So I'm sure there's this area down here. Oh god, there's a tank somewhere. Where's the tank? I don't know. I'm not even seeing any pipe bombs or molotovs or anything to help us out. Oh Jesus, I hear something. It's somewhere. Is he out here somewhere? There he is. I see him. He's in the doorway. Come out, tank, so I can shoot. Oh no. There we go, he's dead. Oh, look at all those bullet wounds. Ouch. The tank, the Colossus, the behemoth. It's time for him to be put down for the time being. Holy Jesus, he just jumped in the window to get me, man. It's the only way they can get me is just by doing these surprise attacks. Sorry, not surprise, it's just surprise attacks. Gotta put stupid Inspector Gadget emphasis on it. Because of that rubbish Super Mario Brothers Super Show DVD by Deke. It's got that in there for no reason. Got Inspector Gadget on there for no reason whatsoever. It's just like the stupidest thing ever. And yeah, I wish I could just like get my brother and react to that in real life, because that'd be quite funny. Oh no, the power's gone out. We got a 421 out and kill ourselves. Well, not kill ourselves exactly, but not exactly. Just spray and play as you would do in CS:GO, because that's the only way to play CS:GO. And I've just received a text message off someone, so I'm hoping that I can. Oh, thanks, Lewis. I guess that was you that did that. That would be an achievement unlocked, I think. Reactivating the generator within a certain time. So that adds up a little bit of variety to the the objective section that you're usually prompted to do. No, I was right at the pipe bomb and the smoker got me. That's bugged, dude. I'm not supposed to get constricted. Holy Jesus, he's right there. Get up, get up, get up. You stupid. No, you're not stupid, but still.
Killer shot.
Oh, you got the tank. I didn't have to do jack, mate. And there he is. I swear I remember one time, I think somebody, I don't know who it was, if I was playing, you know, the AI, or if it was actually a person, but I think somebody got crushed by the vehicle. They stood underneath where the van goes and they got killed by it, and it was like the final phase, and zombies are running through the van The zombies are running through the van. Good physics. But yeah, it's like they got crushed by the van, and it said, you know, in memory of whoever it was who died, because they just like stood in the way of the van as it lowered, and it just like killed them. That was quite funny when that happened. But 16 minutes, believe it or not, it took me to get through that campaign on easy. It's a pretty easy campaign, I must admit, because it's short and sweet. And that's all I'm going to have time for today. So, again, this is going to be under my Left 4 Dead 1 streams playlist on YouTube. So, in addition to that, there's going to be the cold stream campaign and one sort of offline capture where I do a little map called Tutorial Standards, which is the same for Left 4 Dead 2, so I won't play it twice, it's just the same thing. So with that, I will take my leave, and I'll have to say to you all, have a good night, have a good day, wherever it you are, just have a good day, have a good whatever, and hopefully I'll see you next time for whatever it is that I do, which will probably be cold stream Left 4 Dead. So yeah, I'll see you for that.